Dr. Kaplan, most promising you see out there?
In
developments and activities in the industry?
Well, I think that the most promising change I've seen in the area that I focus on in event reporting is event reporting has been primarily criticized as it's kind of reactive. Somebody's already been injured. And there's been a real shift now recognizing the importance of near misses as a way of making event reporting proactive. No one is harmed, and the opportunity to get early warning and do the kind of high reliability organization peeking at where the weak spots are. One of the problems is that most organizations respond to a weak signal by a weak response. And it's in mindfulness, which is characteristic of the high reliability organization, there's the counterintuitive approach of responding to a weak signal with a strong response. And so by looking at about the near misses as a different way of getting ahead of the problem, that's been very valuable. Event reporting has made, I would grade it up from where we were. We're not there yet. To have event reporting to be as effective as it ought be or could be, we need both trust and motivation. And if you look at some of the safety climate surveys that hospitals have, that hovers around the 50% that I strongly agree that I'm not going to be written up about this, or I have a feeling rather that I get written up rather than the problem. And the four top reasons that people gave in a survey we did in transfusion medicine with Westat was, why didn't you report? And the top reasons were just those. I have a feeling that I'm being written up. I fixed it myself, and so there was no need to discuss it. So there was no knowledge of the fact that that was an important piece of information that was gone. And some of the other things just was, I didn't want to get myself or anybody else in trouble. So you know when you're moving in the right culture change, that you start with people being very comfortable reporting about equipment failures. And then they're pretty comfortable reporting about problems in some other department. When they start being comfortable and you start seeing reports that talk about problems in my own department and finally my own problem, and I feel comfortable about reporting, then you've made real progress. The key here, of course, isn't that an organization has a safety culture, rather a reporting system in support of the safety culture, because it's the term Reason uses is the culture of safety is an informed culture. And the key to a reporting culture providing that information is that you don't just have the reporting system. People feel comfortable about reporting just as a matter of course about their errors or what they've seen that is problematic. So I think we've made progress, but we're not there. So in terms of trust and in terms of motivation, motivation is the other issue. Event reporting isn't just counting. It's doing something with the data. And so the issue, again, in safety culture surveys is that not everybody feels that there's any feedback about change that's occurred or that they're even sure anything happens to the data they put in the system. So I think that reflects in part the fact that we're not getting, it's not just feedback, we don't yet have a good handle on using this data for actionable knowledge. And so people don't want to take their time to put something into a black hole. But I think we're moving forward, we're just not, as I said, there yet.
It's encouraging.